and around the world. I'm sure you must have heard or seen the ongoing Gbos between Wizkid, who recently calls himself Popsy, Davido, aka OBU or 001, and Michael Ajere, who we all know as Don Baba J. I'm here to give you a detailed insight on the ongoings that has been happening that has made Popsy trend as #1 on Nigeria's X platform. All throughout last year, we could see OBO and Popsy getting along, going to clubs, taking pictures. Popsy was even tweeting that they were going to go on a tour after his Milan tour. We don't see that happening anymore, Sha. As things became so serious on Monday, which led a fan to tweet, "Who rolled the Igbo way with the smoke? I beg if you roll and pass on my side." It all started at exactly 4:27 a.m. when Wizkid tweeted, "I have things to say every day," not in the exact words. "I have things to say every day, but my mouth's no good." And a fan followed up by saying, "I beg, drop song for us, so because you have been denying us the music now." Somebody else also tweeted, you should bring back the old Wizkid, the one who was interactive, who was always, bullying on Twitter. And Wizkid goes, "Oh, that was a bully. Let's leave him in the past." But did we really leave him there? He came back. A curious fan pleaded with Wizkid, "Popsy, drop song for us." And he now had to post. We all know that Davido's video that was trending where he was seen begging somebody. Whether it was Chioma, we don't know. Whether it was the model, Bonita, Maria, we don't know also. But Wizkid now had to involve Davido, dragged him shamelessly through the mud and brought him, hi! God, brought him into this matter and said, "Beg me like this." Just imagine, our very own OBO. See what they use OBO do. God, I beg. The only God that will help us in this Nigeria. OBO then goes and he's posting, God should deliver us from domestic violence. Let's pray for domestic violence victims. Whether he was dragging Popsy, we don't know. But this just led to a whole back and forth between the two artists. We already know how Popsy and OBO fans troll the internet, adding salt and pepper to make the matter hot. Musicians, artists are tweeting and posting. Wizkid fans are telling Wizkid, and Wizkid is coming to come. You should have been on the internet. Even me said I could not sleep because the matter was so hot. The gist was sweet. It was long. Wizkid's first son even tweeted few hours ago, "But my father is not begging for you know what." Please, what is your father not begging? Tell us, because us we don't know. What is your father not begging for? We can all say that he was related to the Davido's video, but you did not hear it from my mouth. Another of Wizkid's fans decided the dishing must go round, and he tweeted, "Wizkid, like the post still talk nonsense yesterday, I beg enter that one too." And Popsy, who never fails to disappoint, goes ahead to say, "LOL, I never," let me read this according to what he said, "never chatting with anyone signed to an influencer." Who is, He now even goes on that to say Don Jazzy is an influencer. My own, our own. As Don Jazzy did not drag the matter, let me not drag it, because Don Jazzy came out and said, yes, so he's an influencer. He took it. You cannot shame the shameless, can you? You cannot. We all know that Popsy meant that in a disrespectful way because Mr. Macaroni was talking about it. He had no right dragging Don Jazzy like that because it was not warranted, but the dishing must go round.
The way Wizkid worded it, when he said, "I can't chat with someone who is signed to an influencer," that context is what we find disrespectful. Don Jazzy is an influencer. He's perhaps the biggest entertainment influencer we have in Africa.
Mr. Macaroni also stated that Don Jazzy is more than an influencer. Even if he's an influencer, he's not an ordinary influencer. We can see that we have felt, or better yet, we can say that we have felt his influence in the industry. He's helping people, he's reposting your work if he sees that it's good enough, which is great for the massive audience, as we already know how Nigeria is. We may never know what brought about Popsy's trolling ways or, bullying behavior back. Because like he said, let us leave the bully back in days. It doesn't seem like Popsy left the bully in anywhere. He came back as his normal self. He returned seamlessly, just entered into the market like that. Wizkid's fan base, as usual, are eating this up. They are hungry for it. If you enter Twitter, they are the ones pushing the fire behind it. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. See you on the next edition. And if you're not already following us, what are you doing? Go ahead and follow our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Even if you check TikTok, you'll see us there. The Eagle Online. We're not going anywhere. Bye.